Now, the Loose Women's Katie Piper is as busy as ever. She never stops. From panellist duties and a brand new book to landing her very own breakfast telly gig. Katie Piper's breakfast show kicks off this Sunday morning here on ITV.
So Javier and Daniel are doing a great job there, Katie. Do not let them show you up.
So addictive.
Yeah.
Really
well, there is a kind of thing of, like, it's quite mindful, isn't it? Because you're only concentrating on that.
I really didn't think I'd be enjoying it this much.
Yeah. I'm so pleased.
It's really therapeutic. I'm loving this. Look at him go. It's a competition.
New careers being born over here as
Absolutely,
we speak.
yep.
Do you think this is something you could do with your son, with Cooper?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm going to quit the band and start.
That starts this Sunday morning at 8:30 a.m. Katie joins me now. I don't know where you find the time. You're one of the busiest women I've ever met.
Well, I think it's the kids. They give me the energy.
Do they?
It's funny, when I got the job for the breakfast show, I was so excited. It's always something I wanted to do.
Yeah.
And they said it's 8:30 in the morning. I thought, that's a lay-in for me. 8:30. I mean, same
Right,
for
yeah.
you.
I can knock out a show, that's fine, well, after the breakfast for the kids. What's brilliant about seeing you host a show is, obviously we've seen you on Loose Women and so on, but I think, is this the first time you've fronted and hosted your own TV show?
Yeah, on a breakfast show like that,
Yeah.
it really is the first time. I mean, I love being on the Loose panel. I love all the women and, you know, we're so encouraged to have our own opinions and our debates. But I think with my new breakfast show, it's a bit more kind of sort of tips, advice, sort of light-hearted. We've had quite a lot of fun on there together, lots of celebrity guests. We're having podcasters and experts as well. So if you're kind of stuck for stuff to do over the summer, we're going to give you ideas.
I love it.
A bit of art and craft as well.
Oh, yes, I saw a bit of knitting.
Yeah,
a bit of knitting going on.
Knitting, yeah.
You've also, well, you've written this wonderful book.
Yes, yeah.
Which is Katie Piper, A Little Bit of Hope. And I've been reading through it. It's beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
It's a really beautiful little book. Just tell me about what made you write it. It's affirmations, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. I started volunteering just outside of my telework for prisons, in women's prisons. And literacy is a big problem in women's prisons. The average reading age is age 11. A lot of women are trying to turn their life around in prison and resitting GCSEs, learning to read and write. So I wanted to do something with my next book. So I talked to my publisher and we talked about donating a royalty for every book sold to a prison charity. So that's one thing we're doing with the book. And then also we're donating it to prisons, to prison libraries. And every day it's a hopeful affirmation, one that can give you hope, give you motivation and spur you on. So.
And some of them are from other people, but a lot of them you've just written them yourself, haven't you? They're your own affirmations.
Yeah, yeah.
I like this one particularly, day 44. I will not pretend to be something I'm not. That's one of yours, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's around sort of authenticity, and sometimes society makes us believe that we should be something or we should present in a certain way. And, you know, you can kind of do that and mask for a certain period, but eventually it all comes tumbling down, and that can be quite hard on your mental health. So I think there's something to be said for saying who you are and being OK with it.
And it's brilliant because I think, as you were saying about... Can I just ask you what prompted you to go into volunteer in women's prisons in the first place? Do you mind me asking?
Yeah, I'm an ambassador for Women's Aid, and I'd been volunteering in lockdown on Zoom, doing workshops with women who were in refuges. And obviously, everyone's cases are different. Some people are complex, and some people themselves might have been into prisons. And I knew it was a section of society that's often overlooked, and I believe in rehabilitation.
And you've had lots of letters, haven't you, from people in prison, which I think surprised you.
Lots of women, and it was quite surprising. Lots of women writing to me about moments in their life that were formative, just decisions that changed their path forever. And that was something that I could relate to. And it was a prison local to me that had named a unit after me. And they asked me if I would come into the prison. And I have actually made documentaries in men's prisons before. So at first I was a bit hesitant because I thought, well, I don't really know what I could offer them. I don't just want to go and cut a ribbon and leave. And then I ended up having a good relationship with them. And I volunteer and do different workshops now around self-esteem, confidence, domestic violence.
It's amazing. And you, obviously, we were just talking there about, with our doctor there, about all the things you can do to keep yourself fit. You do work really hard, don't you, to keep your mind active, to keep your mind healthy, which is what this book is about. Also, your body, you know, your body's been under a lot But what do you do? You run every day, don't you?
Well, I try and run sort of 4 or 5 days a week. I go to the gym and do sort of... I'm not like a weightlifter, as in a bodybuilder.
Although, according to the doctor, you may have to start doing strength training at some point.
Oh, really? Okay,
okay. Have to do it.
I like a few weights. But actually, I've got a charity run in September the 11th in Hyde Park.
For your foundation?
Yeah, so we're doing 10K in Hyde Park, and anyone can enter. Anyone watching at home now can come and run with me, and we're going to run in a big team. I'm doing it with lots of other burn survivors.
Lovely.
And you're right, it's the physical and the mental health that it benefits.
It's wonderful. This book is beautiful. I'm going to get you to give it to me, if you
Yeah,
don't mind.
absolutely.
I love it so much.
I'll give you the gift of hope.
Yes, thank you. That is exactly a little bit of hope, and a little bit of hope on Sunday mornings.
Yes.
Starts this Sunday, and the book is out now. Thank you so much, Katie. A ray of sunshine as always.
Don't forget, you can watch full episodes of Lorraine on the ITV Hub, and all the best clips, compilations and playlists right here on our channel. Just subscribe now and you'll never miss an upload. Click here to watch another video similar to this one, or click here to head to our channel's homepage to explore all of our exciting videos.